in the house and I got the thermometer, and it's about 65 degrees. Well, it was in my house. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there for a little while and see what the temperature goes up to here in the TrailManor. And I'm going to get this flooring picked up, and then I'll be back. 12:47. And in the time it took me to pick up what I had, like 10 pieces of flooring down there, maybe 15, the temperature in here has gone up to 80 degrees. Anyway, and I've got fans on. I've got, the windows are open back there too. I've got that fan back there on. I got this fan on, and it is hot. So again, if anybody has any ideas how to cool this place off, that'd be great, because I am not a heat-loving nor an extreme cold-loving kind of girl. I like to be comfortable. Anyway, I am going to run into the shed. Well, I'm not going to run. I'm just going to go. And I want to see if I can find what I need hooks-wise, to hang that up there. And I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and hang this up high up here, and then hook chain or maybe some poles that come down with dowels in them for the coffee cups. I don't know, just ideas that are fumbling around up in my head. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be back and I'll bring you along. One thing before I go, I accidentally, I just forgot, and I left this fan on, or this radio on all night. It wasn't on real high volume, because I usually record in here, and I just never have it a very high volume. But this thing is pretty warm to the touch, and even under this it's warm. So I'm wondering, do I need to replace this thing? I don't know if this is going to be a problem, but it is pretty warm under there. So if anybody has any ideas, suggestions, or what I need to do, again, comment below, let me know. If I have to replace it, I'd like to do that before I get on the road. I could probably do it while I'm on the road, but I'm not going on the road to work on this thing. I'm going on the road to work on this thing. I just want to go and enjoy myself. I know that there's going to be things along the way that I'm going to have to address, but I already know this might be a problem. So while I'm parked and able to take care of it in my time, I'd like to do that. And if it's going to get so hot that it's going to start a fire, I want to fix it now. So anyway, let me know. I'm going to head out to the shed now. Okay, so I didn't go out to the shed yet. I have some trash that I need to take out to the trash can, and part of that trash is the box and whatnot that's going to come out of this, the screen protector, screensaver protector. So I'm going to do this, and I'll videotape it, and then I'll go to the trash, and then I'll go to the shed. I know. So hold on, let me get set up. I'll be right back. Okay, so first thing I got to do is pop my phone out of the case again. Yeah, I just had it in there. Silly me. Okay, got it out. This says visit armorsuit.com. I don't know if you can see that or not. Armorsuit.com. And they have a video that shows you how to do this too. This is the screensaver or protector, whatever you want to call it. The spray stuff, you put this on here and wipe it off to clean it the first time. Get all the dust and fingerprints and oils and greases off. And then in here, there is like a little squeegee guy, this blue thing, which you will use. And then this little cloth that you'll use to dry it off and to wash before you start. So, I'm just going to spray the front down. And then, but I'm just going to give it a quick scrub with this, with my finger. And then I'll wipe it down with the rag, just so it's dust free, fingerprint free, grease free. And then double check it in the light for goobers. Pretty good. Alright. Then you're going to spray it down again. And don't be shy with this stuff. And then spray the front of this. And there's a place, well, not a place, you just pick a place and start peeling this off. Gently, but peel it off nevertheless. And then spray the back of it. Alright, so I'm going to line it up. There's the hole right here, and then there's the camera hole. Like I said, it's not sticky with a product. Alright, looks like it went on pretty good. Now I'm just going to line things up. Make sure it's square on there, up high enough. Needs to come to the left, I think. Interesting, this screen is coved on the corner, so I'm hoping this, well, it should work. I mean, it's for this product. Okay, then you take your little squeegee, and I hold it down here at the bottom just to secure it. And then I'm just going to start in the middle and just push that water out that you sprayed on. And then I'm going to do the same thing coming this way. And then I pull it from the center out just to get bubbles out of it. And there I see, oh, they're gone. Okay. Again, just pulling it nice and giving it some firm pressure so that if there are any bubbles in there, you're squeegeeing them out. And I'm putting some pretty good pressure on it now. And the edges. And then I will take my little towelette thing that came with it and just wipe it once. There's a bubble. And this also says on the directions not to freak out over any bubbles that you do see left over. That as the drying process takes place, they'll go away. You know, if they're little ones. I mean, if you've got some pretty good ones in there, go ahead and squeegee them out. Try and get it as bubble free in there as possible. So that looks pretty good. I think I'm going to leave it. And then it says let it sit and dry or cure or whatever the word is for I think it was 2 hours. I've got a spot right here that isn't quite down. So I'm going to pull it up. And yeah, it says you can do that. And I'm going to squeegee it down again, applying extra pressure to that corner, because that's where it seems to not be catching. Alright, I'm just going to leave it like that. Set it aside. Let it cure. The other thing the directions say too is if after it's cured for a couple of hours and you're not happy with it, it's got bubbles in it, it's not straight, whatever, you can pull it off and do it again. Just use this stuff, and I've got, it's down to there now, so I use less than half of it. So I'll hang on to that just in case. Yeah, pretty wet. Anyway, so I'm just going to leave that sitting over there so it can cure. I'm going out to the shed now. I'll be back. Well, I went out to the shed, and surprisingly, I couldn't find anything that I thought would work to hang that thing up there. So I'll have to wait till I go to town. However, this is pretty interesting. You know what? This thing has been this thing has been in a drawer out in the shed for years, and I never noticed it, but it's brass. I'll clean it up, but it's brass on the ends, and it looks like some kind of a wood material, some wood in there. But it opens up, and at first I thought it was a fan, you know, that had been broken. But it opens all the way up, and then these things flip out like that. And I got to looking at it real close, and I don't know if you'll be able to see. It is a yardstick. Well, what are those things you measure with? Tape measure, but it's made out of wood and brass. It's got brass hinges. Anyway, I was tickled pink to find that. So I'm going to get it cleaned up, and see, I think it 22, 20, it goes to 24 inches. Yeah. Pretty cool find. Like I said, my late husband had a lot of stuff that he stashed. And I'm sure that the more I go through things, the more I'll find. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up, and I'll bring it back and show it to you. Yeah, I just wanted to share. All right, I'll be back.